now that I'm not bringing my camera along, I'm seeing deer. So I had a doe and a fawn right up close and personal. The fawn was right underneath my bed, right underneath my stand. You gotta see how far I walked today. There it is. So on the way in I walked really slow, and on the way back I really huffed her. It's about probably 3/4 of the mile as the crow flies, and I walked 3/4 of it, of this mile, on a logging road. I don't want to drive my car back there and let them know I'm there. And then there's a 1/4 mile through the woods, through a kind of open clearing, and then down to where I got the licking branch. When the fawn was right underneath my stand, I was only 1 stick high, so I'm like 6 feet off the ground, and I was watching her eat these plants that were right on the forest floor. They had little three leaves, and I mean they were tight to the forest floor. You never would have noticed them, except for I could see her right down there eating them. She was eating grasses too. This was in a little cedar thicket, so it doesn't get a lot of sun there. She's just sucking them up. And I don't know, they were right next to me for half an hour at least. And then the fawn, she kind of walked behind me, and I kind of lost track of the doe. And then all of a sudden the fawn must have caught a molecule or two of my scent, because she's getting close to where the wind was, and I saw her head bobbing up and down. And at the same time, the doe steps out and touches her nose to the licking branch that I set up, my mock scrape. So that was really cool. So the doe standing there broadside, and I'm not going to haul a doe out of there. Well, I guess it's 1/4 mile ain't too bad, but I'm not hunting for a doe. And then finally the fawn jumps, and then the doe jumps, and then the fawn circled back around and went way behind me, and then she caught my scent and started blowing. So that was right. I mean, I probably had 10 minutes left of shooting light. And then the fawn ran off, and then the doe stood there for a little bit, and then she turned around and walked towards where the fawn was. And she walked fast and very quiet. Amazing how quiet she was through the woods. So I'm headed back for camp. I don't mind having the car warm up a little bit. And one other thing I should mention, as I was walking out, the roads here are sandy, you can see it. And as I was walking out, here there was a 4-finger buck track over the top of mine. So he followed me. That's pretty weird. I've got a couple other setups around here. Maybe I'll get a shot at him. I seen his tracks on the way in too. Hopefully his video or his image is captured on my trail camera, as I changed the card. Okay. Morning fire. Just a little chill in the cabin. I aim to take it out. There is morning coffee. I put it just a little bit in the pot till I get it. Quick opening coffee, and then I put the pot on the wood burner. That's because the wood burner was cold from going out last night. It didn't take too long. Need coffee now. Morning situation. Mesmerizing.